Oh wow, look at this. This guy is awesome.
Where I was bleeding all over the place.
Are any of these Plecostomus poisonous?
Ow, ow.
Oh, look, he got you,
Yeah,
dude.
these
Wow.
guys are big for a hypant citrus. Yeah, this is a smaller L330 watermelon pleco. This is a mean fish. It will kill almost anything in the tank with it.
Wow.
But if you want a show fish that is just like really impressive, they're fast moving, they're powerful, they're incredible predators. This is a neat fish.
All right, Mike, show me what you've got here on the freshwater side. I hear you're the freshwater expert here at Carolina Aquatics. How long have you been doing freshwater?
Oh God, I've started doing freshwater, working at a pet store when I was 13. I never really got away from it, so it's been a lot of years.
Show me what you think is going on here at Carolina Aquatics. Give us an idea what you're running on the freshwater side. Show us some cool things.
Sure. The genus Geophagus, one of my favorite fish in the world, always have been since I was a kid. We got these really beautiful captive bred Geophagus spheni, the spheni earth eater. These are hands down the prettiest of all the earth eaters out there. They'll get probably about 2 or 3 times this size, and the color is just absolutely incredible with those ventral streamers, those tall dorsal fins, the rows of iridescent blue and red. These are native to southern Brazil, and for a long time were really difficult to source in the hobby. Super hardy, and just shows up beautifully in any kind of decent sized freshwater community tank. They sift sand to eat. So for a planted tank, that might not work out. They'll dig up everything, but I've seen some pretty good planted setups done where you kind of had sturdier plants or pots that were hidden. So it can be done. You'd think I'd know this better, having just like spent all day here yesterday.
Frogs.
Yeah.
So many frogs.
So many frogs. These are the blonde variant of the dwarf African frog. They're not quite albino, but like white with black eyes. Some people call them platinum. We've been getting really nice size ones, super healthy, and they're just fun to look at. The only downside with these guys is anything really tiny, shrimp or small tetras, they're gonna try and eat them, and they're pretty good at it, surprisingly.
All right, Jimmy, next video, we raise frogs, okay?
Right?
You know, we did the clownfish one. Fritz fam, we're gonna bring you the frog one. So if you're out there, you're breeding frogs, bring me over to your facility. I wanna see it.
So this is something I was really excited to get in. These are a brand new Pleco. They're actually a brand new L number. I'm working right now with the guys in Germany who make the L numbers to get a new number for these guys. They're that new to the hobby. They're a Pinaculus species, so in the same genus as like clown Plecos, but they're obviously quite a bit bigger. They're wood eaters. You can see all the mess they make chewing up wood. I just cleaned that tank last.
Wood in there?
They chew up wood nonstop.
So this is not an algae eater.
No. They'll graze a little bit, but these guys, Pinaculus, have specialized teeth to just grind up wood. They have digestive enzymes that help break them down, and actually they'll break down the cellulose. They get a benefit from the like bacterial film and microfilm on the wood. They're really cool. These guys come from an incredibly remote river on the Ecuador border, Rio Morona. Not cheap, but I was really excited to see these for the first time. This was a brand new fish to the hobby for me.
The zebra pleco.
Yep.
Do you have any of those here?
We do, right here.
Now this guy
L46.
just added to Appendix 2, right?
Yes, correct.
So that means it's now endangered, right?
Well, they've always been considered endangered. They've been endangered in Brazil for at least a decade, probably more, and they've been illegal to export from Brazil. Unfortunately, there's been smuggling from these plecos because they're valuable. They've been smuggled out of Peru and Colombia for years. U.S. and international trade agencies have cracked down on that by putting them on CITES, and unfortunately, the side effect of putting them on CITES 2 means that it's going to make it very difficult, if not impossible, to import tank-raised ones. So even the ones that were being raised in captivity many generations in are now going to be really difficult, if not impossible, to get into the U.S. until they come to an agreement with the CITES paperwork.
So are these even for sale?
Yeah, we do have these for sale.
I think the Fritz fam, they would agree. We want these zebra plecos. So I'm going to make an executive decision for us all right here. I think you would agree. We want these plecos.
Awesome.
So
Highly
we can put
recommend
sold
them.
on those.
You got it.
Because we want to take those back to the Fritz studio.
These guys are fully spotted L330 watermelon plecos. These are big wood eaters as well. So you'll find these in the big main river channel on like a whole tree in the river floating by. And if you pull up the tree or turn it over, you'll see these guys chewing on it on the underside. These guys are like as big as cats. All right. Those spines are really adhering. All right, bud. They're strong fish. Really beautiful. That pattern is just awesome. The full spots and those big odontos. Check those out. The males use these in territorial disputes with other males and courtship of females. Look at that big tail. They're just beautiful fish. I love pinakas. This whole genus of royal plecos, they're some of the most impressive fish in the hobby, in my opinion.
Wow.
Right,
Okay.
Swim away.
Am I allowed to give that a try or no?
Oh yeah, you want to grab the other one?
Okay. Okay.
Might draw blood, but this guy will be all right.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. He's strong. Yeah, there you go. If you hold the head like that, perfect.
Oh wow! Look at this. This guy is awesome. I don't
he?
want to take him too much out of the water. I know what you got working for you, bud. Okay. Wow! Look at this, guys. That is truly impressive.
That is an awesome fish.
Wow. Okay, let's let him go. Let's let him go. All right, buddy. Thank you. We'll feed you extra trees tonight. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna get some driftwood in there, and I'm gonna have to clean it up tomorrow.
Wow.
These are so cool.
That was so awesome.
I got one more big
Jimmy,
pleco. I gotta.
You want to hold it, Jimmy?
Ow! Ow!
Oh gosh.
So these guys.
Oh, look, he got you.
Yeah.
Dude.
So these guys are
is going on
basically
here?
like a weapon. This is an Acanthicus species. This is the Black Devil Pleco L193 from the Orinoco. These guys are basically the most armored of all plecos. They're just like solid rocks with spiky little scales, these crazy cheek spines.
Wow.
This guy's not too bad, but I've had bigger ones come in that actually like roughed up my hands to the point where I was bleeding all over the place.
Are any of these Plecostomus poisonous with these?
No.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, they're just for defense. There's nothing on them or anything. They're weird in that, like, if they find a fish that somehow they don't like because it's coming into their territory or something,
They're done.
yeah, forget it. These guys
Really?
will. It's weird to see a pleco chasing around a cichlid, but these are the kind of fish that'll do it.
So do you have to keep these with other monster fish?
Yeah,
or-
they're great with like big barbs, giant gouramis,
Yeah.
anything like that. You know, big pangasius stuff. They're really good in a big community tank like that. Oh yeah, inspectors, perfect. Hang on.
It's this way. Julian, this is a freshwater section. You have to be on the saltwater side.
These are the inspector plecos. The real one. There was for a long time in the trade there was another Hypancistris that was spotted that they were calling inspector, but these are the true inspector. These
Wow.
guys are big for a Hypancistris. So this is the same genus as the zebra pleco, but look how huge they get.
Why do they call them the Inspector Pleco?
I
All
have
can think of is
no
Inspector Gadget.
idea. You know, they don't have go-go gadget anything. So these guys come from the upper Rio Negro, right by the Brazil, Venezuela, and Colombia border. It's an area that only recently became open for aquarium fish collection and trade.
Wow. Okay, now I have not seen that before.
Yeah, this
They're
is
just completely yellow.
completely yellow. So they really live up to their namesake, the lemon Oscar. This fish is something of a rarity, like at this size. I'll say that because we, for many years, have been able to get small lemon Oscars that were yellowish from Thailand. But the problem is that almost all of them fade out to be completely white by the time they're about 3 inches. So to get this fixed color really nice at like a 5-inch size, I was really impressed with these. They're not cheap, but it seems like the breeders that supply these have that color fixed and got it down really well. They're very consistent. They come in beautiful. I mean, they practically glow right out of the bag.
I'm going to have to make another executive decision, Jimmy. Are we going to even leave the option up to the Fritz fam? I've never seen this before, Jimmy. Should we have lemon Oscars inside of our facility at Fritz Studio? Yeah? Okay, all right. So we need some of these.
I think you need some of those.
That is insane.
They're
probably
beautiful.
like 5 or 6 of those, right?
Yep.
Will a 90-gallon tank be okay?
For now.
For now.
I mean, eventually they're gonna get pretty big, but you know, this strain seems to be a little bit less fast growing than some of the other Oscars out there, so you'll have time to let them grow up. They're just so cool.
Those are massive.
Yeah,
okay,
I
so
love these.
The fire eel, right? And it's just one of the coolest things you can get on the freshwater side. Like,
hands down.
I've only seen these at a shop or something like that, like maybe 3 or 4 times.
Sure.
It's not something you see everywhere you go, but you have to stop.
They're a little specialty, but man, you can't walk by this fish. And look how outgoing they are. They're so curious and interested and intelligent. That's one of the real appeals to them. Aside from the beautiful pattern, it's just they're an interesting fish. They get very big. I mean,
you said 40 inches,
yeah,
right?
They're super slow growing. You know, these are probably like maybe a decade old. If you get a small one, it'll take some time. But prepare a big tank. Good old Canadian night crawlers. That's a really good food for fish that aren't eating like predatory fish or fish that are used to live stuff, to get them onto something that's like more, you know, frozen or aquarium suitable. All right, fellas. see if they jump. Oh.
Who's gonna find it first? Eel
Oh,
1 or
oh.
eel 2? Oh,
Nice.
there we go.
Come on. They have surprisingly small mouths for their size, so you gotta kind of give them small food particles.
That's why you have to chop them
Yeah.
up. You can't just give them the whole earthworm.
No.
Okay. And because you want it actually to
Yeah, the smell kind of
release
gets them
the scent.
going.
Okay.
What
Okay.
else we got? Oh, here's that pleco we saw earlier, the cat-sized one. Here's a slightly smaller version.
Oh wow. So that it grows into that.
Yep.
Okay.
Over a course of many years, I guess. But yeah, this is a smaller L330 watermelon pleco. This is closer to the size you typically see them at.
Dude, yes. Okay, so I saw some of this type of stuff.
That's
at,
about as big as they're safe to ship without having to go in a crate. This is a mean fish.
Oh, okay.
And they're weird. They're behaviorally really weird. He'll like lay on his side and scare, just make me think, oh no, he's dead.
So
He's
you
fine.
may actually lose a finger.
But yeah, this is the Asian
Okay.
black catfish or black devil catfish. It will kill almost anything in the tank with it.
Wow.
But if you want a show fish that is just like really impressive, they're fast moving, they're powerful, they're incredible predators. That's a neat fish.
So I thought these next door were piranhas, but they're pacus,
Yeah,
right? They
no, we
kinda
can't have
the same
piranhas
look.
here. We got
Yeah.
pacus though. They
These guys get huge.
they get enormous. I
Oh,
mean,
wow.
realistically, not something that's suitable for most aquariums.
Well,
Good?
that's cool.
Awesome.
Very
All right,
awesome.
thanks, man.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mike. You
My hand's
educated
wet,
us
but, you know.
and the world
All right, man.
about freshwater fishing.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
We'll
This is a
come
lot
back.
of fun.
I think I have to do a day in life series here with Mike so I can get the full training. That way next time someone wants to educate me on freshwater fishing, I already know.
There you go. All right.